I may be *tch because I can't walk like normal people. I'm a youngish, 27, woman in a wheelchair. This can totally confuse kids and some adults, but you are too pretty and young. Now, if I'm out with my niece at the park, or anywhere kids run feral, I expect some attention. I'm not busy, and it's pretty cute how they surround me like those little mini velociraptor dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. However, it is not acceptable in most public places for strangers to approach me and start asking me about my private medical history, and I expect adults to know better. It happens every time I go out and I'm done with it. So here's one of my more recent stories. Keep in mind I'm petite and look like a teen with a voice to match. I also dress super cutesy. I am the least confronting person ever. I'm working at a convention in a booth. I work with my mom, but she had gone to get us coffee. I'm working on some paperwork when a kid around 8 to 11 comes up to me and pokes me in the leg. I look up to see entitled child, with his mom standing a little ways behind looking at him, nod at me, lovingly and like he's about to perform a trick. Before I can say anything he asks loudly, "Why are you in that wheelchair?" I look at the mom, who again doesn't say anything or even look at me. Now, I'm annoyed. I'm just trying to work, and I don't want to enable this rude behavior. So I lean forward, smile, and sweetly say that's none of your business, and it's a very rude question to ask people. The kid looked a little shocked, but he didn't say anything else. The mom, however, looked at me coldly and said that was very rude. He's just a little boy. Yeah, he's not that little, I said calmly. What's rude is asking strangers about their private medical condition. Mom, obviously mad now, says this was his opportunity to learn about handicapped people. Now he'll be too scared to ask because you've traumatized him. At this point I can see my mom approaching, but I keep my attention on this lady. I said assertively without raising my voice, it's not my job to educate your child just because I'm disabled. Maybe you should have taught your kid that bugging disabled people is rude so I wouldn't have to. At this point, lady, who is unaware my mom is standing right behind her, screams, "If you don't ********ing like people asking, you shouldn't be in public. It's not our fault you're a bitter little ******tch because you can't walk like normal people." Now, my mom is a bear mom. She's protective and has a temper. She has been with me, caring for me throughout my illness. My mom loudly says, shocking the lady, she's in public because she's a human being, you fat ******king cow. Can I ask you why you're fat since you are in public? After this my mom went on a bit, mostly saying things I'm not comfortable repeating. My mom's an amazing person, but I could see her ending up on a YouTube crazy lady freakout video. Basically it was, "Get away from my kid before I hurt you." The lady, who thought yelling at me was an easy fight, was clearly no match for my mom. Lady basically ran off with her tail between her legs while saying, about my mom, "Crazy bitch." I seriously need to start filming my wheelchair excursions. TLDR, I won't tell a kid about my wheelchair. Entitled mom yells at me, my mom swoops in and saves the day, me at work in my chair.